always sticks up right here. Okay. I'm really bad at editing, so I'm not even gonna try. It just takes too long. I don't have time for that. But I wanted to record a video. So I'm making lunch. I'm really just warming up leftovers. But I wanted to talk about how we ended up where we are in this house. No, we can't say that. That is a bad word. So, you're gonna wake up the baby if you keep being loud. And that's gonna be really sad. This might work, it might not work. So I have been married to my husband for almost 7 years, and he and I lived in a little townhouse that I owned when we got married. And then we ended up moving into a house here on this same property that belonged to my parents. It was a horse barn, and they turned it into a house previously, and then my parents fixed it up, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful house, and they had done a great job. My mom's like super creative and like made it look amazing. But Hurricane Michael hit and completely destroyed it. Like, we were in the house when the hurricane hit, and the roof came off, and then the water came in, the ceiling came down, and the whole house was completely destroyed. There was water like coming through the outlets and the light switches, and the hurricane just destroyed it. So what we did is we ended up buying a small mobile home, a single wide, a brand new one, and a piece of property. And we put the house out. The only place I could find was in Fountain, which is like 45 minutes from here. And we lived there for about 1.5 years. And then we were just so tired of the drive. And it was a small house. It was a single wide. It was 1,200 square feet. So that's a lot of people. It was before we had Samuel, but we had 5 kids, and it's 3-bedroom, but it was just small, and we could have made it work. Like, I actually liked it, but it was really far. It was a beautiful home, and I liked, as far as like the actual lot we were on, we had 1 acre. It was very quiet, but it wasn't a very good like surrounding area. We never had any issues or anything, but one day a police officer showed up at the door and asked if they had like a helicopter out looking for somebody, and they asked me if the person was like in my house or if I'd seen him, and I was like, oh my goodness, no, like I don't even know what's going on. They said somebody had pulled into my driveway and like they saw him with the helicopter or whatever, and that was a little bit unnerving. Yes, Jacob.
Mommy.
No, I'm warming you up some spaghetti.
But I want to make a syrup.
We
They
can't.
eat their food, and they can only have it. They eat their food.
Okay, well we'll make it after we eat, because we have to eat first. I'm about to warm it up for you. I'm making a plate right now.
I want to please something. I can't please.
Okay, well we'll do that after we eat, okay? Because we'll make dessert after we're done eating. Okay.
What kind of you are making me?
This kind right here with white sauce. Or do you want rice? I have rice, or I have that. Which one do you want?
Rice. Real rice.
Okay.
Which one is real rice?
This is white rice right here.
I like white rice.
Okay, I'll do that for you. All right, you can go sit down. So we put,
What?
I'm making a video.
What video?
Right here on my phone, I'm recording a video to put on YouTube.
Oh. Cool.
Is that cool?
What's it?
Just me talking about our house. Don't wake the baby up. Let me know if he wakes up, okay?
Not shiny yet?
Yeah, do you want some rice or some spaghetti? Come here. Come here.
Spaghetti.
Come here. Say hi.
Hi.
Spider-Man.
Sad meat.
Ah! You silly.
Best.
All right, go sit down. I'll tell you when it's ready. So we lived there for a year and a half, and then we had actually put it up for sale. I thought when we bought it, I bought it thinking we probably would not be there very long. But we put it up for sale, and it was on the market for a year. I put it really high. I just felt like that was a good price, and so we had it up for sale for a year, and then Joshua felt like we were just supposed to take it off the market, so he did. And
Mommy,
the night that we took it off the market, just wait, buddy, wait. The night we took it off the market, we got an offer. We had it listed for $115 at that point, and we got an offer for $113, I think, or $112, and I think we went back up. I think we sold it for $113, and the people were from Hawaii, and they had never seen it, and they sent us a contract. So their last name was Bible, and we just prayed about it and decided to go ahead and sell the house. But the problem was we didn't have anywhere to go. So we looked around and we had some different options, but there was nothing that was really gonna work that great for us. So we were just thinking about buying another single wide mobile home and putting it here on my parents' property. They had bought some property after the storm that had some mobile homes on it, and they were destroyed, so they had them removed, and there's water and septic back there. So we thought about doing that, but one night I was up late doing some baking and was waiting for the stuff to get out of the oven, and I went on the 21st Mortgage Repo website, and I found this mobile home, and it's got 9-foot ceilings, and it's got the vents in the ceiling, the air conditioning vents, because typically for a mobile home they're in the floor. And the one we bought in Fountain, I also had them put them in the ceiling. I was just really worried about the kids putting stuff down the vents or whatever, and that was stressed me out, and I just didn't like the idea of it. So this house I'm looking at is probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's 2,400 square feet. It's got 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's got 2 living rooms and sheetrock walls, and it's just big and beautiful. And I had looked at this same model before, and so I was familiar with it, and it's $160,000 mobile home, brand new. And they had it on the website for $89,900, which that is just the house. It doesn't include moving it or setting it up, skirting, porches, all of that. Just the house was $89,900. And so the next morning, I got up early to go deliver the muffins that I had been up late baking. Talk about fresh. And everybody else was still in bed when I left. But I went, and while I was out, I had called Joshua and told him to check his email. And in the email, I sent him the house. So he looked at it and he was like, like we pretty much had our mindset, like we were going to get a single wide, we were going to pay off debt, and then figure out what to do after that, you know, for long term. But he looked at it, and basically I was like, you know, it's got 4 bedrooms, it's got 2 living rooms, so he could have an office, and then I could have a space to homeschool the kids, and also set up like my sewing machine and stuff like that. Like I like to make custom shirts and different things, so it has the perfect amount of space to do all of that. And we had a shed, so we could move the shed with us and everything. So, so he was like, well, you know, we kind of just already had our mind made up, and it only took a minute of him thinking about having an office and everything, an extra room for homeschooling, for him to be on board, and he said okay. And we called the people, and they said that they already had a contract on it. And I was like, okay. And I was asked them to please, you know, give me a call back with more information. And the lady said she would have somebody reach out to me. And I waited and waited, and then I called back, and it just took forever for them to get a hold of me. And so finally I said, well, what if we have cash? And within a few minutes, somebody called me back, and we ended up showing it to my parents, and they said that we could put it on this land. We were able to do the deal by borrowing some money from somebody, and my parents allowed us to put it on their property. So we're right on the same property that we were on before the storm, and because we were able to get cash from a friend, we were able to get it before the other people, which I kind of felt bad about, but at the same time, you know, life is such. So anyway, we got it moved here really quickly. I think within 30 days, I want to say, we had it here and set up. We were getting the electricity done, and we actually moved in a few days before the electricity was completely ready, before the house was ready. But we had to get out of our other house. We had 45 days from the day that we signed contract for them to move in, or for us to move out. So we had to move pretty quickly, and because I'd already been through the whole process of buying a mobile home before and putting it on a piece of land, I knew kind of what to expect and what to do. So I was kind of, you know, a step ahead on some things. Like a septic tank takes forever to get approved, but we got it here, and it's a beautiful house, and it's big, and we live here. It's a mess, but it's our home, you know, for now. I don't know how long we'll be here, but I think that a lot of people don't consider a repo when they're looking for a mobile home, and it's actually a great option because they go through, and I'm sure they don't fix everything, but they'll clean the carpets, they paint the walls, and they fix any issues that are major. Of course, it is bought as is, so if there's something wrong with it, you know, like underneath the cabinet beside my kitchen sink, I found some mold, but I just cut the drywall out, and I took the back off of that cabinet right there, and just got all the mold off, and there was nothing on the actual cabinet itself. It was just a back piece and then the drywall. So I just popped the back off and removed it and cut a little piece of drywall out, which is behind the refrigerator in the cabinet. We still have to fix that, but you don't see it because it's covered up by the refrigerator. But you know, we ended up getting this house on the land and set up for way cheaper than we could have even bought the house by itself. So I think it's a good option. We got ours from 21st, but there's other places that do it. I'm sure every mortgage company, you know, has repos that they sell. Baby woke up. He's sleeping in this basket. If you know me, you've seen me carry around this basket. And it's so nice because you can just move it around to whatever room you're in so that he goes by. He's big, but he still fits in it. And I can usually swing him to sleep if he's really tired, but I don't think it's going to go back to sleep now because the boys were being loud, weren't they? Were they being loud and woke you up? Weren't they? Look at that cute little baby. Hey! Dirty microwave. Say hi. Good morning. Good morning. Did you have a good nap? Did you have a good nap? Sweet baby. So, I'm gonna do a better home tour. Hopefully this week. We have Noah and Jeremiah's birthday party this weekend, this Saturday, so it's Monday. So hopefully I'll be able to get everything tidied up and everything finished in the back room because I'm still trying to get the schoolroom set up the way I want it. And I'll do a tour, and maybe I can even show y'all what we do for his birthday. We're going to try and make it look like a castle at least in the dining room, and do some cool stuff there for like a Armor of God type themed birthday party for the two of them. Noah just turned 3 on the 3rd, and Jeremiah turned 11 on the 12th. So we're doing their party together with a couple of friends. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys sort of an idea of how we ended up where we are. We have lived in a bunch of different places, but each move has got us to a better place. And some people think stability is about living in one place for a long time or having the same job for a long time, but stability really starts at home, no matter where that home is. So we're happy, and this is double the size of where we were in Fountain. It's actually a little bit smaller than the house we were in before the storm, but I think part of that is the garage, so it's likely that this house itself without the garage is actually bigger. And we really enjoy it. We've got a nice view. Let's see if I can show you out the window. There's a pond in the back. So this is out my kitchen window. And we put the shed there before the house got moved, so that was probably a very poor decision of where to put it. But we have a little playhouse we brought from Fountain, and we really like it here. So it's got a big kitchen. I know you've seen it before if you watch my videos, but big kitchen, big living room here, and you're trying to look, and a really nice sized dining room. So the whole house has got plenty of space for us, and we really love it. We're blessed to have it. And so yeah, so I'll see if I can link those websites for where to look at repos. Different areas of the country have to have different zoned houses because they're made for where you live, like where, you know, we have hurricanes here, so they have to be a little more stable. So you have to look into that as far as where you live and what your code is for your area. But anyways, so I'm gonna feed these guys lunch, but I just wanted to let y'all know a little bit about how we got our house and how we ended up here. Say bye-bye. We say we see you later. See you later. What do you think? Bye-bye.